Hey everyone, welcome to the Elevate Talk Show channel. I am Deanna Johnson Cauthen, and I'm excited to announce that I am the host of a new show called Spot On, Profiles of Atlanta's Entrepreneurs. And just like the name states, I will be shining a spotlight on entrepreneurs in the metro Atlanta area whose products or services are making a difference in the local community and beyond. My first guest on the show is Shelton Echols. Shelton owns and operates King Echols Seamoss Company. Shelton and I met a few months ago when he registered to be a vendor at the East Memorial Drive pop-up market. That's a pop-up market that I organize and coordinate in the metro Atlanta area. Shelton started using Seamoss to address some health issues that he was having a while back, and he is very, very passionate about the product. But I'm not going to say any more than that because I want him to tell his own story. He is originally from Asheville, North Carolina. He loves sporting events and concerts. He loves helping people. He's also an active amputee, and he's an active member of the amputee community. So please turn your attention to my interview with Shelton Echols. Well, Shelton Echols, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. And you are a busy man. We'll talk about a little bit about what you do and all that you do in just a minute. But thank you for taking time out of your schedule to be on the show. I am looking forward to having this conversation with you about what you do. And I don't want to give it away before you introduce what you do. So let's just start from the beginning. Can you tell my audience a little bit about who you are, a little bit about your background, where you come from, that kind of thing?
Okay, first of all, I do want to say I really appreciate the opportunity. And thank you for allowing me to be a guest on your podcast talk show. Thank you so much.
Oh, you
I
are
really
so
appreciate
welcome. So welcome.
First of all, my name is Shelton Echols, and I'm originally from Asheville, North Carolina.
Oh, wow.
I've been in Atlanta since 1997.
Okay.
Moved down to Atlanta for change, and I've actually had some great moments here in Atlanta.
Yes.
In Georgia, and I call Georgia home. I'm pretty much of a homebody, pretty much of like a homebody. So I love sporting events, concerts, spoken word, things of that nature right there.
That sounds great. That sounds great. Well, I think it's wonderful. So I really want to talk about this podcast that I do really is highlighting, it's called Spot On, and it's highlighting, profiling entrepreneurs like yourself who are doing wonderful things, who are creative, movers and shakers. And when I met you and found out what you do, I immediately, that immediately resonated with me. And I thought, this is a guy who was doing things and going places. So I'm so excited about talking to you about your product. Can you tell me, now you're the owner and operator of King Echols Seamoss. Can you tell my audience exactly what is Seamoss and what motivated you to start an entire business around this?
Okay, so Seamoss is it's an algae plant that comes from the Caribbean oceans. This comes from the ocean periods. A lot of it comes from the Caribbean.
Yes.
You have some that come from Ireland and different other places, but the Seamoss that I have actually comes from St. Lucia.
Okay.
Seamoss has 92 of the 102 minerals that your body is made up of. We do not reproduce minerals.
Wow.
So we need minerals on a daily basis, and Seamoss has 92.
Wow.
So it's like a multivitamin superfood type of thing.
Definitely on steroids.
Yes, for real. It does a lot from thyroid, helping with your thyroid condition, pulling inflammation out your body.
Yes.
It speeds up your metabolism.
Wow.
It cleans your mucous membrane. It's an appetite suppressant.
Oh my.
Yes, it gives
amazing.
you it protects your immune system.
Yeah.
It has so many numerous benefits from it.
Unbelievable. And so based on that, so tell me, how did you find, I didn't know anything about Seamoss until I met you. So how did you find out about this? about the
I
benefits of
found out about
seamoss.
Seamoss. I found out about Seamoss in general
Yes.
right in the pandemic. Right at
Okay.
the very, I mean, pandemic was, we
Yes.
heard about it in
Yeah.
China and other across
That's
seas.
right.
It hadn't really got here yet.
Right.
So I heard about Seamoss because me as being a diabetic,
Right.
I wanted to find something that could help me regulate my blood sugar,
Got
my
it.
blood pressure,
Got it.
and help me out in the areas. So
Sure.
I kept seeing things about Seamoss, Dr. Sebi,
Yeah.
um, stuff like information like that.
Sure.
So I
Sure.
got where I saw my barber instructor
Yeah.
was taking Seamoss, so I was interested. So
Yes.
I got a jar from him,
Yes.
and so I wanted to. I'm the type to where
Yes.
I'm the type to where I'm more of a I want
Yes.
to do it myself type thing
Sure.
versus buying it. So
Right. Right.
I think I bought a pound of sea moss, not
Yes.
knowing what a pound of sea moss yields.
Okay.
So when I bought it
Yes.
and I put on Facebook because I'm real
Yes.
social media
You
savvy,
are.
so I
You
put
are.
on there
Yes.
I'm taking sea moss.
Yes. Yes.
It's helping with this, it's helping with
Yes.
that,
Sure.
and when I noticed how much I had,
Yes.
how much it yielded and everything, I said, well, I might try to sell it. I said,
Sure.
let me see if I can do a
Okay.
jar. And some people asked me for some jars, and
Yes.
I
Yes.
started selling, and then
Yes.
it just took off from there.
Is that right? But you but what got you, what motivated you in the beginning was that you were basically trying to do whatever you needed to do to keep yourself healthy.
Yes, yes,
Right. That's the
that was the motivating and determining factor for me even
that's
dealing
right.
with CMOS.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what started you on this journey.
Yes.
And then you saw the benefits, started talking about it, sharing it with others. Other people said, hey, I want some. And then it got and just took off from there. So it sounds like
And
the whole process was very organic. It was very natural.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
That's wonderful. So now, you've talked about it a little bit, but let's get into a little bit more about why you are so passionate about this product. I love it when I talk with someone like yourself who just has something that they really believe in. They're not pushing somebody else's products. They're pushing their own product because they really believe in it. So let's go back to that. You talked about some of the health benefits. Let's flesh that out a little bit more because there's a lot of sick people out there. There's a lot of people out there suffering from a variety of diseases. And it sounds like Seamoss could be maybe at least part of the answer. So tell me about why you're so passionate about this.
I'm passionate because of the lives that I've seen changed by taking Seamoss.
Wow.
I have seen people with COVID that have bounced back within, I mean, like severe COVID that has bounced back within maybe two to 3 days.
Really?
Has bounced back from COVID. I have a few clients that has cancer.
Yes.
Has or had, and it really helps them. It helps them in the recovery part. It calms them down. It helps a lot in those areas.
Wow.
I have a client that has multiple sclerosis.
Yeah.
And it helps with the lesions on her body.
Oh my goodness.
And the lesions on her brain.
Really? That's amazing.
I'm passionate because of, like I say, the benefits and the lives that have been changed by Seamoss. Yes.
Wow, that it almost sounds too good to be true. We go to these doctors, they give us these pills. And I'm not saying that there isn't a place for that, but it sounds like something like Seamoss could be a part of the equation. And I think so many times we think there's only one answer. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
There's only the chemicals, there's only the drugs, there's only the traditional medicine. And sometimes, and I'm not saying that that's not a part of the equation, but something like this could also be a part of the equation.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I love that you and I've seen you operate. I saw you at one of my pop-up markets. That's part of how I've gotten to know you. People were coming to buy the products because they really believe. And I also saw how much you knew and were able to teach and explain to people. And I think they really I think you're a great teacher because you really understand what the product can do and you believe in the product yourself. because you've used it.
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
Exactly. So now let's talk about where people can find you, how they can find the products, how they can get a hold of things. I want to make sure people have that information.
Okay, you can find me. I have an actual online store.
Okay.
You can find me at King Echols Seamoss LLC on Instagram. So that's KING
Yes.
ECHOLS SEAMOSS LLC on
Right.
Instagram. You can
Yes.
find me at KingEchollsSeamoss.com.
Yes.
You can find me on Facebook at
Yes.
King Echols Seamoss as well.
That's right. And I will go ahead and make sure I post that. I put that those links on the on our podcast, as before it airs, while it airs.
Okay.
Also, you can just so all my listeners know that you do pop-up marks. Actually, you've done mine in June, and
Yep.
you'll be back in August. And so, if people want to see you up close and personal, they can come to the East Memorial Drive pop-up market on August 5th, and you will be there selling all your wares. Can you tell people a little bit about you have a variety of products you've got, in various different forms. Can you tell people a little bit about that?
I sure can. So at the pop-ups, I normally bring a little bit of everything. So I sell capsules, Seamoss capsules. I
Yes.
sell Seamoss gel.
Yes.
I sell Seamoss lemonade.
Wow.
And at the event on the 5th, I will have the pineapple Seamoss lemonade.
Ooh,
So
that sounds.
I'm going to bring that one out for the pop-up.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Yes.
That sounds.
Also, I sell Seamoss.
That's great, and I will tell you, and I'll tell my my listening audience that my husband is a Seamoss user, and he swears by it. He thinks it's the best thing since sliced bread. So he loves.
I'm actually dropping his order off today as well.
That's exactly right. So we'll see you in a little bit. So I any last final words that you'd want to tell my audience about what you do and about your product and about, just being passionate about what you do?
Okay, so as you said, I'm very passionate about people's health.
Yes.
Because I'm a diabetic as well. So I'm very passionate about your health. If you really want someone who will walk you through everything it is, phone calls, however it is, I'm your guy. Wow. I take people's health very seriously. I do not take it for granted. So every customer, every client is very valuable to me.
That's amazing.
So I'm your guy. If you ever really want to try Seamoss.
Yes. That's right. And you have the best customer service. Folks, he really is amazing because he will come and bring the stuff to your house. I know because he's come to our house. So I love that. And I'm so thankful that we got to meet and talk and see your products and actually use them. And we're excited about where this is going and the help that this brings to the local Atlanta community. Keep doing what you do, Shelton. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate everything.
We'll see you soon, and we'll see you at the market. And again, if you're looking to meet Shelton up close and personal, make sure to come out to the East Memorial Drive pop-up market on August 5th. So we hope to see you there.